Welcome to Laughs After Loss, where we laugh, cry, and keep moving forward.
We'll talk about loss, but we're also going to laugh. Both are allowed.
I'm Emma Rosenthal.
I'm Robin Rosenthal.
And today we have a very special guest, my brother, Sam.
Hey.
Yay.
For our first episode, we thought we would bring you guys the entire family to dive in, tell our story, and kind of be our own guests today.
That's exciting. I like these guests.
I would hope so. You birthed us. Now, who's the favorite?
Well, sometimes you're the favorite, Emma. And a lot of the times, you're the favorite, Sam.
A lot of the time.
You said in your
Well, he
speech.
got married, Emma.
I know.
You haven't got married.
And
so-
you said in your toast, the best day of my life was when Sam was born.
Did I remember to say, close your ears, Emma?
No, you did not.
no.
And everybody went, oh, Emma.
Poor Emma.
So that's the big thing on our minds right now. Sam, you're married.
I was gonna say your speech
Show the
was
ring.
crazy. By the way, we didn't know
What-
where you were going with
What
that.
do you mean my speech was crazy? Emma played it back for me. I didn't miss a beat. I was fantastic.
You didn't, but during it, we were like, "Where is she?"
No,
going?
you didn't miss a beat, but you added a lot of extra beats. A
No, I
lot
didn't.
of extra beats.
I thought I was
We were
great.
offered $30,000 each to do Mama's Boy. I
We
was like,
were.
where is this going?
Well, we were. And I think it's really funny and really telling. I mean, if Zach, Jordan's brother, hadn't brought up that Sam was in Love on the Spectrum, I had to correct the record because it was Mama's Boy that
Great.
we were offered.
Way
Mama's
better.
Boy.
Mama's Boy, not Love on the Spectrum.
No. And I had to correct how much money we were going to get paid because I'm still
You're salty.
thinking about that.
You're salty.
Yeah.
You're salty. But Sam got married, so we're all good.
Anyway.
Anyways, even without I
Well,
love a Mama's Boy.
the producers promised Jordan that she'd have a ring by the end of the show.
And she got a ring and we didn't even film it.
No, but you and I had to take over the
I
ring
know.
situation where the Mama's Boy, we would have gotten paid and gotten them engaged.
Yeah, you guys really sped that up.
Yeah, we sped it up, Sam.
It was time.
You are
it's
a
4
sloth
years.
of a person.
It's 4 years. Did you want to lose her? She's perfect for Emma and I.
How did we get
loved
here?
her.
How did we get here? Well,
Where are we going?
where are we going? That's a great question. So Sam, you only did grief groups for a little bit, but
In and out.
and
Yeah.
out. But Mom and I were in grief groups for a long time. And one of the big reasons that we wanted to do this podcast is we want our followers to feel like they're in grief group with us.
And I'm still in my grief group.
Right. You're in grief group outside of the grief group.
Right. We're still meeting,
You still meet.
but mostly to party,
That's what it's all about.
being happy and having fun.
And so, laughs after loss, I think there are so many people out there that have not only lost a loved one, but have lost something else, right? Grief is all encapsulating. It's not just death, but it's losing a job or breaking up with a
Or
friend.
your groom leaves you at the altar.
Oh, we didn't do that to Jordan.
Wow.
Yeah, thank God we didn't
Thank
do that. We
God.
practiced it, but we didn't
Yeah.
we didn't go through with it.
You practiced.
Well, you were with me. I showed you how we were going to exit stage right.
So I think we want to show everybody that, even though we have all these losses in life, that we can still laugh
And
tremendously.
celebrate our wins.
Absolutely, the little victories. One
Yes.
of my favorite memories from grief group is so in our grief group we would sit like the kids and the parents
In different
in
rooms.
different rooms, and I would be sitting there with the kids. Somebody would be crying about their dad being dead as usual, and we would hear the parents laughing hysterically, and I could hear your laugh echoing through the walls.
I hope so. I was trying to keep the group cheerful. They would get so down. They would tell these awful stories. They were practically hiding under the bed.
So we
and
got to
not
bring
me.
everybody out from under the bed. So we want our grief group here, our online community, and everybody to feel that laughter that we felt in our grief groups. And so one thing that we did in grief group that we want to do with you today, Sam, as our guest.
Ooh, I've never done this.
You've never done this?
No.
Okay. We started every grief group. You had to say your name, who you lost or what you lost, and a pearl and an onion, a good thing and a bad thing.
For the day or
For the
week?
week, for the day, for the year, for your life, a good thing and a bad thing
Just in general.
in general. Give me Give me an intro, give me a who are you? Who have you lost? What have you lost? And give me a pearl and an onion.
My name is Sam.
Yes.
I'm your son and your brother. I lost our dad, husband, father.
When and of what?
A heart attack. Six, 16th year. 16 years
Yeah,
ago.
15.
Yeah. Well, the pearl would be I just got married.
Woo!
Woo!
And I guess in the same vein, the onion would be it was not cheap.
Oh, I was going to say the onion is I just got married.
No, I thought
Oh
he was
my
going
God.
to say the onion was.
Jordan's going to be pissed.
I thought he was going to say the onion was my dad wasn't there. That's what I thought.
That was
okay.
also the onion, yes.
Yeah, but you know what? I think people have been asking us online about the wedding and honoring our loved one and what you kind of do in that situation. You know, some people leave a chair open and like some people like to make a deal of it, right? And I think that it was really cool at your wedding. Like there were little subtle ways that we celebrated dad.
Let's
Yeah.
share that because people don't know what to do.
Right.
Well, I have to say too, I mean, good thing it has been 15 years. We've talked about it. We
Yes.
went through it.
Yes.
I mean, it's much more in the past. If this was like 5 years out, I would have been a wreck.
I think I would have too.
Well, I know I would have.
Because I even still had my waves and my moments during the whole weekend.
I
you know?
bet.
But if it was like much more recent, it would have been exaggerated.
But there were some special things we did to celebrate dad.
Right. I gave Jordan a pair of pearl earrings that Mark had given me and I'd never worn because I kept losing real pearls. So he gave me this final pair.
What do you
And-
mean you kept losing real pearls?
I would have them on. I'd take off a sweatshirt at the beach. There it was, gone. And then I lost one in Kansas City when we were going out for barbecue. Same scenario. I took a sweater off over my head.
So if you're in Kansas City and you're at a barbecue restaurant, and you see a pearl earring on
Or
the
on the
ground
sidewalk,
or on the
anywhere.
sidewalk,
it's mine.
it's Robin's.
One of them is cased in 14 karat gold. So
Wow.
I
You got
really
that?
want that one back. But anyway.
How many years ago was this?
Well, a long time because I think you were 3.
A lot.
27 years ago, the pearl's still on the ground.
Yeah. And there's one in Newport Beach or Huntington Beach. I can't remember. And one in Kansas City. So your dad gave me these beautiful pearls. I was afraid to wear them. And I gave them to Jordan to wear. And she wore them the wedding day. And that was so special to me. And then I gave Emma the pearls and diamonds that your dad had bought me for our wedding. And Emma wore those.
Yeah.
And I wore a diamond ring that was your grandmother V's in honor of V and your dad and everything. And then we had a rabbi at the wedding in honor of your dad. And then I know
And
Sam
you wanted to have a comedian.
Yeah, and you wanted a comedian, and
Rabbis
I'll
are
pay for the rabbi.
comedians.
Yeah.
You can take credit, but that was
And then you
that was
wore
mutual.
you wore
I
your
wore
grandfather's cufflinks,
Yeah.
gold cufflinks, and had your initials on them because you're named after your grandfather.
But I think people think that because we post so much about our grief online, that we might have made more of a spectacle about dad not being at the wedding. But I really loved the personal
and
touches
we
that we did.
mentioned it.
We mentioned him, but there
And the
was
chef made us fries,
Yes.
which was
which was
really
awesome. That was so cool.
so cool.
That was so cool. But there were so many things that were for us. And I think that there are so many moments in grief that are just yours or just your family's.
And tell
um,
about the pictures.
Oh, and Jordan had little pictures out on the table with everybody's that had died. And she said that in front of
And
her
the
parents.
ones that were
She said that in
alive.
front of her parents. She was like, and everybody on the table's pictures were dead.
Not
And Jordan's
me. I
mom-
was on the
Jordan's mom's
table.
like, I was on the table.
I know. Oh my
Yeah.
God. But it was not like on the table where it just hits you in the face. It was on a side table. You could look at it, but we knew it was there.
Yeah.
And we liked it.
Subtleties and little reminders,
It was for us.
I think
Yes.
are fantastic.
Yeah, so I think everyone should do what feels good to them and for them personally.
Yeah.
We didn't want a spectacle to make everyone feel bad that Mark wasn't there because I had Mark's brother and sister
Right.
there, and I wanted them to feel happy, and they did.
Yeah, they absolutely did. I think another thing about having just the three of us as our first episode of Laughs After Loss is I think a lot of people don't know our story. Our whole story, your whole story of there being so much loss and laughter in between.
It's a
And-
long story, though. I
Can
don't
you
think-
shorten it?
Well, I met Mark.
Maybe you shorten it, Emma.
Yeah.
You wanna
I
give
mean,
us a timeline? Like, why are we hosting this podcast? Why are we
because we seem to have taken this journey
Yeah.
and had a good time with it once we figured out that we could have a good time. I mean, I was always into sharing about your dad, bringing him up. Oh, Dad, we would have loved that movie. Oh, let's go to Bed of Nerves. Daddy loved that place to eat. I was always bringing him up. And what was interesting to me in our group, the parents would say the kids don't want to talk about their mother or their dad who'd ever died. They don't want to bring them up. And
And
I
then the
always
kids
thought,
would say in the groups, "Oh, my mom doesn't wanna talk about my dad. It's gonna make her sad if I bring him up." And it's
right.
like, everybody wants to talk.
Everyone wants to
Let's
talk and no
talk.
one's talking. So I told the parents, we, the parent, it's our responsibility to bring them up. We can't depend on the children to do this. We need to help the children. We need to guide them through this really difficult time in our lives. And I'm going to start crying because I remember countless times of being in the car with both of you and laughing about daddy and funny things he did and how much he would like the trips we were on. Because one of the ways I dealt with grief was to take you guys on trips.
And I think that that's why we are who we are today, right? That's why we were able to have such an amazing wedding day and not be feeling so sad, right?
I didn't
That
feel
dad
sad at
wasn't
all.
I didn't either.
I hate to confess that.
I didn't
Oh,
either, and
okay.
I thought I would because there's so many times where big happy events, like, big happy bring big sad.
Yeah, Emma and Sam, both of you guys haven't had to you haven't wanted any party since your dad died. And because you told
Yeah.
me that every time we have a big celebration, you feel his absence.
Yes.
So you guys want to avoid any big birthday celebrations. Sam kind of likes his big Pokemon parties. Um, but somehow he's been able to get through that.
He and his wife.
Yeah, his big parties.
Mhm.
But you guys just haven't liked that, and here
Yeah.
we had this big wedding with all these people, and most of the people there never met your dad.
Yeah.
All your friends from
Yeah.
college, a few of them met him, but you were only in college a few, 2 months before he passed away, and all your friends
My friends haven't no, not
don't
at
know
all.
him.
But to bring back to the timeline of, like, our loss, like, yes, we lost our dad in 2010, but a lot of people don't know that your mom, our grandma who had lived with us our whole lives, was on hospice in our basement at that time.
Her nice bedroom in the basement, don't make it
She
sound
was
like I
stuck in a
threw her in a basement. Not true.
That was probably the worst year of our life
Yeah,
for all three of us.
for sure, and I think we talk a lot about dad, but we don't talk about the fact that grandma was on hospice and died 4 months to the day that dad did, and on the 3rd day of Shiva, the hospice nurse told us, "Cancel Shiva, she's dying tonight."
And she didn't.
She didn't.
Because we were having lemon cake and, she just didn't die, thank goodness. I liked having her around 4 more months.
Yeah, and in those 4 months, I know we talk a lot about our Bridget story online,
Yes.
but this is the first episode of the podcast, and we've never talked about it on the podcast.
No.
Do you wanna tell us about Bridget?
So when Mark died and I was taking care of my ill mother and 3 dogs and 2 kids, one in high school, one just started college, and all this travel we had and everything, I decided, wait, I got to get a live in. So, long story short, I found a live in the paper because what do you do in the old days? You go to the paper. I don't know. I went to the paper. There was this woman. Long story short, I hired her. She was awful. My mother told me she's not nice to me. And so she had to go. So, my friends came one Sunday morning. I asked my friends to come pick her up and take her to the train, and bye bye. And I had to get another person, and I found this gal, Bridget, who was working for a guy down the street, but he died. So we were lucky enough to get Bridget. And Bridget was as sweet as pie to my mother. And my mother said to me, she's very nice. She's very stupid, but she's very nice. And that's all I wanted was nice.
Very stupid.
Yeah. Well, my mom wanted to,
She was out there.
yeah,
She
my
was-
mom
oh, she
wanted
was
to
hilarious.
watch Washington Week and, read the New York Times with her, and that wasn't going to happen. But my mother got fed and taken care of. And do you want to tell the rest of the story?
So every night, Bridget would go on these walks while we had grandma still alive. She would go on these walks every night. And we were like, oh my God.
And she'd wear Mark's coat
Yes.
because it was cold.
We were like, oh, she loves exercise.
I was
So
jealous.
every night. So grandma dies, and then what? A few months later, she moves out.
In April.
In April,
or
she
May.
moves out. She
Yeah.
gives you a call.
She gives me a call that summer and says, Robin, I've done something terrible.
There's the
I'm
accent,
going to
Sam.
go to jail. I'm trying not to do the accent. I'm going to go to jail. I went to see my boyfriend. She thought this guy was her boyfriend. Meanwhile, she's really a peeping Tom.
Her boyfriend looking in his windows. Not a boyfriend. A guy she was like stalking.
He told her he loved her, Emma. And I told her, Bridget, he does not love you. That's what they all say.
So one night she goes to see him and she looks through his window and she sees him having sex with another woman.
Yes. And this is after she'd already moved out from us.
And so she got really mad and poured vegetable oil all over the woman's car and tried to light it on fire.
With her own mail with her name on it.
Oil? Did
Maybe
she bring
her
it
friend's
from,
house.
She bring it from our home?
No, she wasn't with us.
She saw oil?
She wasn't with us anymore at this point. She had already moved on, but she was back visiting a friend in the neighborhood.
Cooked us dinner and then threw the oil on the woman's car.
Yeah, no, we were not involved in this. I did get her a lawyer.
So that's the crazy thing. It was premeditated. Like she had to bring
She did have to bring the oil.
No,
I
think she saw it
the
and
oil,
then
the matches,
well, she
the
probably
whatever.
went and got it
and came back.
and came back. I mean, this lasted
But if you're
longer
going
than 10
to light
minutes.
somebody's car on fire and
Well,
you go to get oil,
I don't recommend it.
vegetable oil ain't the one you're grabbing.
No, you need gasoline. Oh, I don't want to tell anybody that. Just don't try to light someone's car on fire. The sheriff will come, and he did. And I got her a lawyer, and they cut a deal that she would never come back in the neighborhood again, and they would drop the charges. So that's a quick story of Bridget.
And
but
that was one of our huge laughs
Yes.
after all the loss.
oh,
Was like this jolly woman that tried to light a car on fire.
and when she was living with us, and Emma and I were away one time for field hockey, because Emma plays field hockey, she lost our dog. One of our dogs ran away. And this is the oldest
was
dog.
not funny.
This is not.
That was not a laugh.
And
Now it is.
And Max was, gosh, he could have been 12 years old. He was a
Decrepit.
little Maltese, ran away. And Emma was panicked, and I had to tell the coach I'm leaving.
Yeah.
We need to go home to find the dog. Sam was called, get the dog, and it was just a crisis.
Yeah, Sam,
Now
what
it's
was,
really
what was your
funny.
point of view when
I was on my way to our friend's house, and I got the call, and I turned around immediately. I'm like, oh
To
my
Carol's
God,
house,
Bridget
I
lost
think.
the dog.
Bridget?
Like this dog runs at like 3 miles an hour. Like, how do you lose this dog?
She did.
She did.
And
She
then
found him.
I was almost home, and then I got the call that
Max was found.
He had just run up the hill. But meanwhile, we went into a total panic.
But I think that after such a loss, it is nice to look at those moments that were so funny, right?
Right. Well, we're still laughing about Max. And we're still laughing about Bridget
absolutely
a lot. And so if you can find things in your life that may seem awful at the moment, like losing Max, but then we found him, now it's funny.
Yeah.
And, and speaking of dogs and losing dogs, remember before Daddy died, I did lose my stepmother's dog.
Yeah, well, she deserved it.
Well, she stole my dad. I lost her dog. I mean,
Even.
and it wasn't funny when it happened, but now it's hysterical.
Yeah. Now it's
Now it's
absolutely
funny.
So, Sam, you're our guest today.
Yes.
And one thing that I want to do with all of our guests is I want you to give advice to your past self. After we had,
Oh gosh.
I know, right? You're not good at advice.
And we'll help you if you need
We'll help you ghostwrite it.
Yeah, it's no problem. Just
Yeah.
like we did your vows.
What? No, that was a secret.
Yeah. You had nothing to do with that.
We had nothing,
Nothing to do with
that.
it.
You had a line here and there.
Nothing.
You had a line.
Nothing,
Nothing.
Jordan.
Nothing. So, Sam, after so much loss of losing dad and losing grandma, and we didn't even get into the fact that you transferred colleges and you had to make new friends, what's advice that you would give to your 19-year-old self?
So
I'm gonna give you 20 seconds to
Well,
go
he was
off.
only 17 when Daddy died.
Yeah, well, I'm talking after.
Oh, after.
Talking after. I'm
Okay.
talking the transfers.
Okay.
I want you to look right into that camera right there. And I want you to tell young Sam what to do.
all right. I would give myself advice that you actually gave me, and that was kind of my mantra throughout the whole grief process, which is to feel your feelings. You have to go through it. If you don't go through it, it's going to come back to bite you later in life. And you always said that, and that's kind of what we did. We always just talked about things, and we knew like that was important. It was important to talk about things because if you didn't, you'd be messed up. We're still messed up in other ways,
But really
but it could
messed
be a
up.
lot worse.
It can always be worse.
Yeah.
Can always be worse. Thank you, Sam. I think you're
So that's
right.
what we did. Because I mean, especially at first, like after losing somebody, like even like just talking about them will like bring you to tears. You know, like it's painful to even talk about them, and which is why like a lot of people just straight up don't talk about their person at all. They just act like it never happened.
But you have to.
You have
Dark
to.
You have to,
humor
like,
is
force
taboo. You know,
Right. But you
you
have to
don't do
force
it.
yourself to, right?
But
And
it
for
happens.
us, it was
It's
easy.
life. It
Yes.
happens.
For us, it was easy to talk about your dad.
Yeah, there was
Super easy.
so much fun. Oh, not
It
for
was
Sam?
not super easy. I mean,
Oh,
you
maybe
can
for
say it. You can say it's easy, but like we're all sitting in the car, like we're all thinking the same thing, right? We all want to say it, talk about it, but then who has the balls to actually do it?
Me.
Robin.
And and to do it without going to tears,
Well, I
because
went into tears a lot.
maybe you're coming from a happy movie or something, just to say, oh, Dad would have liked that movie. That's hard to do.
And Robin is the expert on tears. I remember being so
I got a couple going
I
right
know.
now.
I remember being so anxious when I moved to Chicago and for grad school. And I was like, Mom always said, okay, when you're feeling anxious, it's good to cry.
Yeah, it takes away all that
So I
anxiety.
used to call up Mom and I used to say, hey, can you make me cry?
Of course.
I did the same thing in college. Yeah.
She's an actor, man, because she makes herself cry.
I got the tears really going right
She
now.
makes herself cry on demand and she starts crying and she starts saying all these sad things. And it's like, oh, okay. I feel so sad that I feel better.
Sometimes you feel the waves coming on, and you just know that they have to hit,
You got to ride it.
and then you'll feel better.
Yeah,
coming out
once
of
you
it.
cry, you'll feel better afterwards. And it takes away so much of the anxiety. I don't know, it's an old
Absolutely.
trick. Got anxiety, try and make yourself cry. It will help.
Like the queen of anxiety.
Yeah.
No, Sam, is there anything that you would have done differently in the grief process?
Nah, probably not.
Yeah, I mean, it's different for everybody, and
I think I handled it well. I
we
mean,
definitely did things different from each other, all of us.
Right.
I had you guys. I went to therapy when I felt like I needed therapy, which
Robin felt like you needed it more.
Yeah, I still think you needed it more. Maybe.
I mean, a lot of people don't even go. It's hard to just get
Yeah.
your foot in the doors.
I know,
Absolutely.
especially young teenage boys. They don't want to go.
No,
And boys in their early 20s.
But
all that.
especially
Young men
15
do
years
not
ago.
wanna
I
go.
think you're such a good example for young men.
well,
that-
now it's so accepted. 15 years ago, you're going to therapy. Oh, something's wrong with you. Why are you going to
Yeah,
therapy?
you should have seen me in second grade at therapy.
Yeah. First grade.
First grade, telling everybody I had a doctor's appointment.
Yeah. But it helped you.
Oh, it was great. I was eating cheese danishes with Marge.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was paying for. Whatever. It worked. I don't know. I feel good about it. I did
It
everything
worked.
I could.
That's right.
That's all you can do. That's what I say in life. Do everything you can and can the rest.
Wait, so I gave you guys pearls and onions.
We
You're-
don't have to. The guest is
Oh
supposed
my God.
to do that.
I feel like we have the same onion and it's allergies.
Yeah, me and you, Emma.
Yes.
Yeah, allergies is our
That's what we've been talking about all day.
Yeah, Emma loves to talk about it.
I love talking about my allergies.
Wow.
Yeah.
Me.
Such
all
crazy
you've been
problems.
talking about is your boyfriend and his allergies. For an hour ride here, we talked all about Robin's boyfriend and his allergies.
Well, it's a problem, Emma. It's a problem.
So that's
And I'm
that's
looking for
my
answers.
that's my onion actually
Really?
is listening to Robin talk about her boyfriend.
That's valid.
I can't even believe that. I listen to you talk about all kinds of stuff.
My amazing golf score.
You just talk
Yeah.
about the same thing over and over.
No.
And now we're getting into family drama.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Anyway.
I talk about a lot of things. I could talk on any subject, Sam. You know
Oh,
that.
we know. We
You
know.
that.
I have a
Only-
question
And
for
I
the
want to
group.
make sure to
Oh,
answer. Okay,
okay,
good.
yes.
This is the special guest question.
Oh,
Yes,
okay, yes,
okay.
please.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Oh,
I think we should always have a special guest question. They should bring a question.
they should bring a
prepared.
question for
yeah,
for
that's
you.
good for us.
Okay, go.
Go
Ready?
ahead.
We're
Yeah.
ready.
Is it who's it to, me or Emma?
Both of you.
Okay.
Pancakes, waffles, French toast.
Oh.
The classic
I thought
debate.
you were gonna name, like, Robin's ex-boyfriends or something.
Yeah, and I really didn't wanna deal with that.
Yeah, she didn't wanna.
I like the pancakes, waffles, French toast. Well, waffles are my favorite.
Really?
I love pancakes
Ooh, I'm
too.
killing waffles.
Okay, they are more fattening.
Fuck pancakes, marry French toast.
Okay, that's fine with me.
Marriage?
French toast is the only one I like to
You
make.
guys can have different answers.
Yeah,
you know?
what you don't have to
Emma
agree
just
with
gave
me.
her answer. So
Okay,
I was
I'm
just
gonna,
thinking pancakes were, like, fluffy.
I'm gonna marry, waffles,
okay.
kiss pancakes,
Ooh. Kill
and
French toast?
kill French toast. Because 'Cause I've had it so much, I'm bored
I
with
agree.
it.
I'm also killing French toast.
I gave you
What?
too much French toast growing up,
Oh
didn't
my
I?
god. Oh my god. Well, one big closing ritual that we like to do here at Laughs After Loss is, we like a food that represents your loved one or whatever you've lost. And don't worry, Sam, you didn't have to tell us anything to bring because to represent Dad, we brought our first food. We brought our fries.
Yeah.
So for you, in honor of Dad,
I wasn't gonna say fries.
yeah, we know because you didn't read my texts.
Yeah, you gotta read 'em,
gotta
be
read the
prepared as a
You know what I would
guest.
say
Yeah, what would
for
you say?
Dad? This is a special
I
memory.
would have said pancakes, but
This is a special memory. So after swim meets or whenever, because we all love food. Well, first of all, that ribs trip to Memphis was
oh, fabulous.
awesome.
That was really a great trip.
We
That's
took
And
special
Nashville.
food.
We took a trip to
Nashville.
Nashville and Memphis to try the difference between wet barbecue and dry barbecue.
And while we were there, I snuck in museums and all kinds of
And
fun
Sam was going
things.
through
I love
puberty
the
and he hid in
museums.
his room and he wouldn't take pictures with us.
But Emma and I had a great time.
Yeah.
And it was my birthday, remember?
Yeah, that's like your favorite trip, and that was like the moodiest you've ever been.
All right, sorry. I don't like a bus tour. All right, sue me. Whatever.
Did we go on a bus tour? I don't
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we did. And we ended at the Country Music Hall of
Yeah.
Fame. It was so cool.
Woohoo.
Whoa.
And you saw Graceland where
Yeah, you did.
Elvis, you saw
Yeah.
so much.
I didn't even know who Elvis
The
was.
Civil Rights Museum you saw
Yeah,
so
come
the
on,
ducks
Sam.
coming down the elevator.
Okay, we'll
See, I like the
leave you-
ducks.
We'll leave you to tell your favorite food, your memory,
Okay,
your
this
food
is
that
a
represents Dad.
PA thing, but there's farmers markets.
Yes.
There's one specifically kind of close to our house that has like homemade soft pretzels that are like stuffed with stuff.
Stuff.
Yeah, you can get like bacon, egg, and cheese, chicken bacon ranch, buffalo chicken. Like
You've
amazing.
never taken me
you
there.
get that and a milkshake, and it's all Amish. You know, it's all
I
homemade.
thought you were gonna go like this and go, "Oh, no wonder your father died."
Well, yeah, that too. But I didn't know he was eating this stuff.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it wasn't
Of
all the time. It
course.
was a special occasion. you
I
know.
never knew about the pretzels. Stuff was stuff.
You didn't know
I don't
about
know
the
where you've
stuff with
been.
stuff?
No, you never took me there for
Sam
that.
and I would go.
We should go sometime.
Yeah, let's.
You've literally been, but
Oh, that would have been such a good food for you to bring.
Yeah.
Well, next time you're a guest.
we'll take you. I mean,
Okay, thank
you've
you.
been. You've
I've
literally
been, but I've never had the stuffed pretzel or the milkshake.
Next time you're a guest, Sam, we'll bring you that stuffed pretzel stuffed with stuff.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Next time you
Maybe-
come back on the pod?
Yeah, or maybe I'll have them over to the house and have it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a way to get them over. Well, you'll
That's
come
a
over
that's a
anyway.
special thing that
Make
you
Terry pick it up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But that's a special thing you can do in honor of your loved one that we love to do is food.
We love to do food.
Your loved one's favorite food. Eat it, buy it,
Especially
make
on their
it.
birthday
Yes.
or a special day like Father's Day, we always do
Food.
food.
Good
That
food.
especially that Mark liked, and he liked everything. So it makes it super easy.
So, Sam, this has been so much fun having you on. We hope you're going to be on again
I hope so too.
since
If you'll have me.
We'll see what the
Oh.
ratings are.
we'll see. We'll see what the people say. We'll see what the people say.
Yeah.
Sam, yes, or Sam, no.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that.
We're gonna
Put
have
the
to.
thumbs up, thumbs down. on
Thumbs
it.
up, thumbs down.
Yeah.
Now, Mom, any words of wisdom to leave us with on closing out our episode of Laughs After Loss, our first one?
So I will always have a little saying for everyone. And
Oh,
today,
okay.
my first one is
boy.
one of the ones I live by. The kids know it, and anyone who knows me knows it. It's from my mother. My mother used to tell me it's not what happens to us in life, it's how we deal with it.
Love that. Love that.
That's
Love
it.
you guys.
Love you.
And
Love
love all of
everyone.
you.
Love all of you.
And remember Robin's quote of the day. It's been so much fun here at Laughs After Loss. That's all we got for you. Have a fry or have something else in honor of your loved one. We'll
Yes.
see you next time.